But I'm gonna fuck around and make my whole fucking album distorted, and they gonna be like that boy edgy as fuck. Yeah, fuck. TCAP 803.
Coming heavy with the weight and feel. Wonder if the hoes in Jesus' hand held. Give a fuck how a man feel. Whole world at a standstill, stigmatized. Donald Trump, they will not criticize. Still question Obama like my nigga lied. White girls used to sell my dick a ride. Out here switching sides. Crossing ship to mind the window cause they living blind. And they sold not show it. I swear my flow, how I'm potent. How these hoes got open and you know Pop's joking. If he expect forgiveness, I'm one of your 7 victim hoes. Free of heaven's prison, these are split decisions. And I think I give the misses what I give the masses. My whole all, there are no walls. I ain't kissing asses, the shit, and I don't stop. Don't stop. She ain't bras, the enemy, she won't call her. You didn't see her coming. People are screaming, running, baby, like babies, why they need enough to drive. Horsepower, speed punching, smoking weed, I'm blunting. Notice these are stunning, ain't me like Jesus functions. Eating knowledge, I got key consumption, Super Saiyan water, I eat a peanut buzzing for your family, they ugly. You can keep your cousin, most people puzzling. You want my time is by the hour and I need 100. I see your ship and see it sunken, missing me, she keep on cutting. She a keeper, love a hot box, a beaming bucket. My demon, she seen a sucker, she bring me, need me, so fucking here for long haul, press hold if God calls.
Hey, Creighton.
Hey, Charlie. That gnat's over here now.
Good. Fuck that gnat. Hopefully he'll hit the flypaper.
Me
I just
and
put flypaper up. I have one on the other side of the room. So somebody I found. So I was cleaning up, and somebody behind the microwave,
Behind
it, left a milkshake.
left a what?
A milkshake. And I know it wasn't me because it was a fucking Hardee's milkshake.
It wasn't me.
I'm not saying it was you. Like
Haven't
we've
been
had like 6 people here in the last month.
Yeah.
Like it's not like so old. Like there was still like liquidy parts of the milkshake, but it was
Oh,
pretty.
you opened it up and looked?
There was no lid.
Oh.
Yeah, it was and there were just flies everywhere. And I was like, normally gnats get in because we have the lights on in here and the lights on in the garage. And when you guys come in at late at night, you know the lights they're all around the lights in the garage that's right by the door. So like they end up getting like sucked in by the air and like just following people. And it's not weird if there's like
hey,
a gnat.
hey, apparently there's one-sided audio.
Huh? Hold on. Okay, let's see.
Which one of us is one-sided? It's not me.
One-sided audio.
How do we sound, Flint?
Wait, is this head? Oh, hello.
Both? Oh, it's
Okay,
both.
that's
Apparently it's just coming from one side.
Okay, that should be good. That should be good. Of course, the one time I move everything. It's gonna be some troubleshooting. It's on the right side. Okay.
Thank you, Flint. by the
Hello.
way.
Oh, no. Oh, hello. Is that better? Is that louder all of a sudden?
It does sound louder.
Is that good or?
Are our mics back
no?
to normal? No, look, you can tell it on the thing. Look at the volume. Look at that.
Hello.
It's just the little green dot that's rising up and down. Just the one on the bottom. So you can see it definitely on the thing.
Wait a second. This might be the wrong microphone that I cut on. I might be an idiot. Hello. Oh. Wait.
Yep. There we go. That's what
Yeah.
it was.
Okay. That's what it was.
Also, our mics sound better.
Yeah,
now,
they do
too.
sound better all
What
of a
did you
sudden.
do?
I clicked the button. What's up, dick breath, cunt eating jackasses? Well, Nick, I'm sorry, Creighton's grandmother, for our friend saying that in chat. We good? Okay. I love and support you. Wow, this is way. Hold on.
This is way better.
Is this better as well? Can you guys hear me good now? Like, or am I
Can you hear
really
us good?
quiet all of a sudden? Like, do I have to have it up in my face? I think I just clicked a button that fixed everything.
Did you just fix
Me
everything?
cutting the like wrong audio on was the best thing I may have ever done.
There's more cake at your house?
Creighton, I need you to come dispose of all this.
Wait, is that
cake?
code for something?
And could you like maybe bring the cake here? Like Charlie's hungry. I woke up. Let's see.
Nick said it's quiet as shit.
35
So
minutes
it's
ago.
still quiet. It just sounds
Okay,
better
so I
to
still
us.
need to do this.
Yeah.
Well, then if that's the case, I'm gonna unclick that button 'cause for us, there we go. It's so loud.
Yeah.
It was like too loud. So okay, well we're gonna have to keep doing this, I guess. But oh well, you know,
We'll figure it out.
we can do this.
eventually. I think we
Yeah.
just need to buy new mics.
I woke up 41 minutes ago,
Yes.
and I don't want to talk about it. So we're just gonna be quiet,
It
guys.
wasn't 41 minutes ago, was it?
Yeah, it was 11:48. I woke up, looked right at my phone, and I was like, Craig's gonna be here any second. And I just laid there and waited. And at 11:50, Evie started barking, which is when I assume you pulled up in your truck. And I was like, Evie, no. And then she just sat by the door and barked for like 40 or 50 seconds and stopped and waited. And I was like, he's going to walk in at any moment. And then when you walked in, I like grabbed my phone again, and it was 11:52.
Did you sleep much between now and then?
Between what?
Between then and between 50 and 52.
No, I didn't sleep at all. I was up the whole time. I just knew it was happening. I was just like, I'm going to lay
You
here in the
just
dark.
laid there and let it happen to you.
Yep. I still have both of the birthday cakes, and I'm sick of looking at them. Bring them here. Bring them here right
Charlie
now.
will eat them.
I'll eat one all by myself.
Charlie, why you look like the uncle who shows up at Thanksgiving with a 6-pack of Budweiser?
Wow, I kind of do.
Yeah.
I need to shave. I was literally about to shave. Creighton
Live
was
on
gonna
Snapchat.
Creighton was gonna film me on Snapchat and like put it up as another promo for the podcast, and then he mentioned something that I probably would usually realize if I wasn't so tired, which is I was about to use the clippers that I shave Evie with, and then I was like,
Which I think you should have.
and then
You should have. Because, like, then you'll have dog ass all around your mouth.
I don't shave. Never
And then
mind.
you'll have a lot of, like, flies.
I can't leave my child here. Come get them. Damn. You should embrace the darkness and fucking eat all the fucking cake. Jesus. That was a not safe for work snap, Creighton.
Whoa. Oh.
Me without my shirt on?
Yeah.
Is that not safe for work?
No.
Really?
No.
Not having a shirt on is not safe for work.
I don't know. Fuck. I don't work at a place where they care about that shit.
Yeah, I wonder, like, I always wonder those not safe for work things.
I
Like,
feel like
what
any-
works is it not safe for? Because
So,
I've, like,
I think anything that
if you think
shows-
it's not safe for
anything
Walmart,
that shows skin and anything that, like, has profanities in it, I feel like is
I
what's not safe for
guess.
work.
But, like, even skin's
Anything
a
that
stretch.
has, like, sexual context in it. Or could be sexual.
Or, like, sexual connotations, maybe.
Or anything that could have sexual
Charlie, dude, I couldn't believe that I looked at the clock last night and or this morning, and it was 5 a.m. Time flies on them. It really does. We played Among Us. I played until 6 a.m. my time. Like, that's when we stopped playing. And Chris, old man Chris, the Line Eye Razors in chat, was playing with us, and he had never played before. He was playing on his phone, which, God, I can't believe he did that.
You play Among Us on your phone?
Yeah.
Is it free?
No, it's like $5. Well, I don't know if it's free on your phone or not. It's $5 on Steam.
I wonder how much it is on Xbox.
I don't think it is on Xbox or PlayStation yet. It's not a console game yet.
Okay.
And I think that's because of the way that the mini games are. They would be really hard to do on controller, a lot of them. Because a lot of them are like point and drag. So it'd be really...
That seems like it'd be even harder to do on your phone, though.
No, it'd be really easy on your phone. You could just use your finger and point and drag, not a mouse.
And he was able to play with you on your computer on his
Yeah.
phone.
I mean, you could do that on Fortnite.
Yeah.
Fortnite, you can have a lobby
You
of
can do that in Call
Fortnite.
of Duty.
Not the same.
It's not
Mobile
the
Call
same?
of Duty is different than normal online Call of Duty. It's like a
I
different...
thought you could play with people there online, though, too.
You can play people online, but not people on their PCs or Xboxes. Not on mobile. That I don't think they have crossplay for mobile on Call of Duty. They have it for Fortnite, though. Fortnite, you can have a lobby with a PlayStation player, an Xbox player, a PC player, and a mobile player. When Nick was running tournaments for Fortnite, I had a guy who was on mobile make it 3 rounds into the bracket on mobile.
Is that good?
It's pretty good. I think there was only 5 rounds. Like, he made it more than halfway. He made it to, like, the bubble of the halfway mark, like, above the bubble to make it halfway through the tournament on mobile. That means he beat he beat 5 other 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. He beat 4 other people playing on mobile who were either on PC, Xbox, or PlayStation
Well, I
at the time.
guess depending on, like, the phone that you have and how big of a screen you got to work with.
It's not that. It's like it's the operating system. It's like how it's the controls. He's using his hands.
Well, that's
Like,
what I mean.
he's
though,
using a
but, like,
touch screen
What I'm
interactive
saying
thing.
that's what I mean, though. The
It's
size
so
of
much
the
harder to
screen
play.
matters. That's what I'm saying.
Sure, I guess.
Like as
yes,
far as,
look,
like,
in terms
being
of
able
mobile.
to see.
Yeah, in
and,
terms of
like-
mobile itself, yes, it matters.
Yes.
But mobile comparative to PlayStation, Xbox, and PC,
Oh yeah, well it's not the same.
it's not even
running
comparable.
wise.
yeah, it's like ridiculous
But
that he was
what-
able
what-
to outdo that many people who were there to play in a tournament. Like, it's nuts. It actually isn't bad. Free? Ooh, it is. Okay, so it's free on mobile. Some website says mobile is better than PC for Among Us. I studied sabotages tonight. I've not studied. I've not watched a single video. I've watched like some of the Twitter clips of like our friends who make them, like Evan and them.
What sabotages?
Sabotages is what the imposters do on the game. So
Oh, okay.
2 imposters, 8 crew members with a 10-person game, and the imposters have sabotages they can do to like fuck up different parts of the ship so that like they can try and bottleneck people to go certain routes and then take people out.
Mm.
You know, that's what they do, and it is just so funny. I just read some Among Us wikis.
What was that like?
That had to be hilarious. It is stupid fun. It is stupid. I won last night for the first time as imposter. And then I had 2 1v6, 1v7 clutches that I almost had. I had it down to where I only had to kill one more guy to win, but they got me. Oh, dude, I'm getting good. I'm getting decent at imposter. And low-key, the second time I would have won if my teammate, he didn't know any better. Like, we just play different, me and him. Like, I wanted to do there's a sabotage where you cut off the lights, and like your character, the imposter, can still see, but everyone else can't see anymore. And I was like low-key, I was trying to like get the lights first, but he would start the round and do O2 first, which O2 makes the O2 levels in the ship go down, and they have to go fix it, and 2 people have to fix it from different points in the ship, which would help me, but there were only 5 left, so 4 other players. I wanted lights to go off so I could kill one person and no one see, and no one have an alibi for each other, or at least have less of a likelihood for a good alibi. And then O2, I would do the next round. What's good, Twat Waffles? Hey, Copenhagen.
Hey, Copenhagen.
Got a double kill
You know,
last
it's-
round. Yeah, Chris got a double. Chris was getting good at imposter by the. He was imposter like 8 times, which is not good for a new player. He'd never played before. Imposter's so hard to play anyway, and he played it like 6 times his first night ever playing. We caught him like 3 times in a row. He got imposter like 3 out of 5 games like the first hour and a half in, and like he kept trying to use the like, it's a good strategy if it's accurate. He kept using the like, I'm new at this strategy. I don't even know what I'm doing. Like there's no way I could know how to vent or know how to sabotage. And like it kind of worked his first game. Like we believed him a little, but then he used the same fucking
Yeah.
argument the whole night. And we were just making fun of him at that point. I was like, dude, come on, dude. Way too many. Esta hated me. Yeah, I sent you stuff on Discord for a new audio setup. What do you mean for a new audio setup?
Ooh, nice. Look at Flint looking out.
Interface.
We were
let's
talking
see.
about Flint looking out before he got here.
I don't
Yeah,
want a new
maybe.
audio setup. I like my audio setup.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of money on this audio setup. Like the only issue is the quiet, which isn't like the worst thing ever considering the quality is pretty good. It's just quiet. Like the audio quality itself is not
Yeah.
not bad, I feel like. Cable Matters, 2-pack premium. I have those already. I need to yeah. See, like I don't want to spend $160 on 2 new microphones.
Guess
What?
what I played today?
What'd you play today?
Since you're talking about playing games, I've been playing a lot of like Battlefront 2, like the original Battlefront 2.
Bro,
like,
that game was fucking amazing. That game was both of them. The first one, dude.
I never played the first one.
Oh, the first one's so good. I think is 2 the one with High Rise? Not High Rise. That's Call of Duty map. The one where it's Cloud City, where
Yeah.
where there's the bridges.
Yeah.
Bro, those bridges are fucking bananas. They're so fun. Like you just, it's just a fucking bottleneck
Oh
of-
yeah.
of like the droids and bro, God, that game was. I could only imagine. I never played that game online. I could only imagine that game online
my
with the amount of
God.
players as there were AI
Oh
when
my
you played.
God. I wanted to look. I wanted to play it online so bad, but they've taken the online down for it.
Mm-hmm.
But
What were you playing on?
I'm play. So they
You
had
have it
this
on like PlayStation 2 or something.
no. They had a promotion for it. Like you could download it for free if you had Xbox Live at one point. 'Cause
Yeah,
They had like a free game every month. And
Yeah.
it just happened that popped up, and I was like, oh shit, I'm grabbing that.
dude, I have so many games from PlayStation Plus
You know
that
how-
I like have in my library I haven't downloaded yet. Where I started the download and stopped it just so that I'd have it in my library forever.
Yeah.
And for the longest time, I was under the impression that you could select it and download it and then not download, like stop the download and still have it even after the deal goes down. But then I let my PlayStation Plus run out, and it won't let me download any of those free games anymore.
Damn.
So
Well, my
I think I
Xbox-
think I can still do it. I just have to have PlayStation Plus again.
My Xbox Live ran out, but I still have like that game on my Xbox.
Well, it's
Yeah.
probably because you downloaded it all the way. That's what
Even-
I mean. Like I didn't download them all the way, so I could save the room on my storage.
Yeah. You know how much memory it took up?
How much?
Like 2.5 gigabytes.
Damn.
It's a small fucking game.
Well, I mean, yeah. It's so
compared to
and it probably was even less space to port it over, like because of what's capable on that console.
compared to like, so I have Red Dead Redemption 2 on there, and I think it's like 117 gigabytes.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a massive.
Yeah, Call of
game.
Duty is here. Let me open up Call of Duty real quick. I'm not gonna open the game, but I'm gonna open up BattleNet and see what the.
or megabytes or whatever the thing is.
It's probably gigabytes.
Yeah.
Gigabytes. It's. I mean, if it's megabytes, it's real small.
Yeah,
Gigabytes is like where things get.
but
start
it's
getting
crazy
crazy.
to me because I remember my PlayStation 2 like having to boot it up and it taking forever. Like, you know what I mean? And it was just on the little laser disc, and now it's like it's nothing to boot that shit up. You know what you should do? You should come over and we should just like play it one day.
You should bring it over here and we should stream it.
Oh,
one day.
stream us playing it?
Yeah.
That would be
What's
fun.
it on?
It's on my Xbox.
Yeah, we could plug it right into the capture
Oh
card.
shit, for real,
Mm-hmm.
bro!
That'd be kind of
I just need
funny.
to get my other controller from Videz and we could play.
I'd be down to do some like Game Grumps style shit with you and me
Oh yeah.
playing games. Like
Well, how would you want to do it? Would you want to play split screen or do you want to like?
I'd probably just pass it back and forth. Split screen's not gonna be fun to look at.
Yeah.
Like if we could, if we ever get to the point where we have like a multi setup, like between the two of us, like where we have like two PCs and I can record everything between both of us, I'd probably just record one of our gameplays at a time,
It'd be
like
so
separately, and then like just splice them together later for like the, like if we do that, I mean I doubt we would have. It would be less of a podcast. Like we'd probably try it a couple times first,
yeah.
and like if we turned it into a series, like on the channel, it would be less of like a podcast and maybe like gameplay videos. Like pick the good game out of the ones we
Yeah.
played, or we just straight up do a podcast where we do it. Like maybe
Well,
not.
do you want to do it tomorrow?
Maybe you have tomorrow off or something.
Well, I just meant like I could bring it after I get off. and we
What time do you
just-
get off tomorrow?
I get off at 11.
Oh
we
no,
could
we
just-
no we do the podcast tomorrow.
No, I mean like we can't do it as a segment for the podcast.
No.
Oh, you mean
It
like
would-
a whole its own thing?
Yeah, its own thing. If we did it as a segment, it would be way too complicated because of what I'd have to hook up and unhook to get
Yeah.
the podcast back to like how everything runs, like
Oh,
screen
yeah.
to screen. Like, 'cause I have to take this monitor off of the PC to do it.
Honestly, we probably could have done it today. Like, 'cause I have to be at work till 5.
Yeah, well, I was asleep all day.
Yeah. I mean, we could
I
probably.
mean, we can do it any day, honestly. I mean,
Yeah.
if we like a Saturday would be great.
Saturday would be great.
Any day that you have off would be like literally just whenever.
Well, I close this Saturday, but like we could do it that night if you want to.
Maybe. I mean, any time. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like it doesn't. We don't have to like jump to it. What
Yeah, I'm excited.
we can just discuss how we're gonna do it for now.
Because I've been playing it by myself and like I fucking
Do it, Flap. Are you talking about the games?
I feel like a legend at it, and I love it. And like, I haven't been able to play with anybody.
Yeah.
It's just been like
I'm gonna
the
be so
AI.
fucked up playing on an Xbox. Like I just don't play. I don't
Well,
like
so
the
I
Xbox.
grew
I don't
up-
like the Xbox One controller.
I grew up playing it on PlayStation 2.
Me
so
too.
it took me a little bit to also get used to it. But once
Yeah.
I got used to it, I was like, oh yeah, I fucking got this. Like I'm just.
The Xbox 360 controller is the best controller for any console ever. Period.
It is.
and- PlayStation 4 is a very tight, close second for me.
yeah.
Like it just for my hands, they fit perfect for my hand. Like the style of controller, like especially the scuffs. The scuff, like it's literally my like resting hand is where the scuff paddles go. It's perfect.
Oh yeah. I like so. I
but the
playing
360
Last of Us
It was amazing.
like on the with your PS4. It's like the first time I've really like sat down and like grinded on a game with that controller.
Yeah, and
and,
it's
like,
so
It's
it's just so
I thought-
comfortable.
I thought it would take a while for me to get used to it, but it's like
You were playing that shit like like well enough to where you get through battles without dying.
yeah. And I
Like after like a battle, like you were
sometimes
very
I have
quickly
to like
good.
look like down to kind of get used to the buttons, but
Yeah,
I
his
think
only- My problem, my controller's problem is that everything's blacked out. Like
Yeah.
I don't have the. Here, let me grab it.
But I mean, it's not even like I had to know. It's just like I had to remember I was playing with the PlayStation and not
Yeah.
Xbox.
When I got this, my first scuff controller got stolen, and whenever
Who stole your scuff controller?
we'll talk about it later. I don't
Okay.
know, but I have a good idea. Anyway, whenever I did, I knew all the buttons on this PlayStation controller, so I didn't need them. And this was not only the cheapest version of a scuff I could get at the time, it just happened to be what I wanted, which was like jet blacked out controller. So it's like everything is black. I just love like the sleekness of like solid. Like I like solid color. You know what I mean? Like when I see like a car that's like jet everything the same color, like all black, all white, all burgundy, all like navy blue, whatever the color is. I love that shit. And like just a happenstance, like the only way that controller could have been cheaper when I got it was if I got the default buttons, but they had no default buttons. They only had colored buttons.
That's weird.
And I was like, well, fuck it, I'll get black buttons. And then it just looks so, because I mean, I don't need the buttons.
How much should that set you back, by the way?
That was $148 when I got it.
Damn, that's expensive.
That's
for a
really
controller.
cheap for scuffs.
I know it's
A normal
cheap.
scuff, like a cheap scuff, is usually like $180 to $200.
Damn.
I got a decent discount. Granted, I had code MFAM,
Mm-hmm.
and which saves you like, I don't know, like 10 or 15% off or something. And then also I was doing it during a week where they had like another coupon thing anyway. Like I just got
Yeah.
lucky with the timing of my other scuff getting stolen. I think I'd still have my first scuff. My first scuff was in tremendous shape when I got it. It like had never, like if
How
anything,
much did you pay for that one?
that one was $190 when I got it.
Yeah, and you got like
That was
brand
a-
new, or you got
I got that
used?
one. I got that one in like very end of 2016, I think. I got it. No, that's a lie. I got it a month and a half, not even a month and a half into Black Ops 3. When was Black Ops 3, Flint? GC Lock, Save from Brazil. My family sees you now. Wait, I remember you.
Do you?
Yeah, they said they were going. Am I misremembering? Do I know you? Lock, I
Save.
feel like I know you.
Save from Brazil.
My family see you now.
My family see you now. What does that mean?
I'm curious how many pros moved back to an Xbox controller this year. I wouldn't be surprised, Chris, if a lot do. Like especially a lot of like the Halo ones. Like I bet Formal. I wouldn't be surprised if Formal went to an Xbox controller. But he's like the only one. And low key, if they can have it ported to where you plug in a 360 controller, I'd be surprised if someone didn't go to a 360 controller since
I
it's
miss
PC.
the 360.
What's happening with COD is the new Call of Duty Pro season is going to PC. And you can play you have to use controller, but I don't know if there's a rule on which controller you have to use as long as you're using a controller. So it'd be really cool to see some of those guys go to a 360 controller if they
What's the new Xbox Series X controller look like? Have we seen it?
I
yet?
haven't seen it yet. The only thing
Because-
I've seen is the new PlayStation controller. And I
And
feel
it
like they're
looks
not going to
pretty
keep it.
much the same as
Like
this.
2016 to 17. I think so.
Right.
So it would have been end of 2016 that I got it.
Hold on. I just
Say that
wanna-
again. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm looking up the specs for the PS5 controller because I want to see what it looks like compared to the 4. Is that the one we got right here? Yeah.
I think a lot would move to 360, but the problem is parts if it breaks. Well, yeah, but those guys would just buy 10 of them. You know what I mean? Like they would just get a whole
See,
bunch all at once.
So I'm looking at the PS5 controller. Have you looked at it yet?
Excuse me. Yeah, a bunch of times.
Pull up an image so that we can like talk about it. Because
Okay.
there's a good comparison picture right here next to the PS4 controller and the
And the-
PS5.
Okay.
Right here, right. It should be right in the Google image searches.
Oh shit, spelled it wrong. Whatever. Images.
You
Yeah,
see
like-
it,
like the
sent-
first one,
Yeah,
yeah.
like one of the first
Damn,
ones.
how'd somebody get a PS5 controller already to take?
They probably have. They send it out to people who review it
Yeah.
as part of like the marketing a little bit.
Yeah.
So like the one on the right is obviously the PS5 controller.
It is. Are you sure? Like, if I'm being honest, it looks like exactly what they did with the 360 going to the Xbox One controller.
It does.
But, like, now that I look at it next to a PS4 controller, I'm not so worried. Like, it's the same exact controller.
with like extra pieces. On it.
Well, extra pieces on it, but also it's kind of a little
Sleeker.
bit bigger. Like, it looks
is
like a
bigger.
360 controller.
That's what I was about to say. It looks very much like a 360 controller.
I low-key, I bet it'll be better.
Except for the placing of the joysticks. But
What do you mean?
well,
No.
I mean, aside like that's the difference between it and a.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Xbox
Like it
controller.
was the left joystick and directional
Yeah.
pad were like had switched spaces. That's
Yeah.
not that bad though.
No. That's not.
Actually, I
that-
don't know. Maybe that will like interrupt the flow. Where's my controller? Hold on.
Well, that's what I'm trying to like. You play PS5 a lot. Like you tell me as an expert, or not as an expert, but it's
Nah,
like
it's
a
not
user.
Gonna, it's not gonna be a problem. I don't think.
No.
It looks good. I'm actually less worried about it now that I see it.
Mm-hmm. Have you looked at it recently?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, as far as like other than us talking about right now, like when's the last time you looked at it?
I mean, I've looked at it a few times just on like Twitter and everything, but like I guess I never like didn't like it. I just really like this controller.
So
So like I was just mad that there was gonna be a new one anyway. But like sitting here and looking at it next to a PS4 controller, it's not that like
Then-
it looks pretty okay.
I'm looking at the Xbox Series X controller. I don't think they changed a damn thing.
Yeah,
on it.
probably not.
Like, have you seen it?
I have not.
They have a share button now. But other than that,
They had that already, didn't they?
no.
No.
Well, so
PlayStation had
maybe
that already.
maybe the newer controllers have it, but mine doesn't. And I just got mine the year before last.
Yeah, what? That's an Xbox One controller.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I'm sitting here looking at it, I'm like, damn, there is no difference except for maybe the share button and, like, the D-pad.
Yeah, people complain
Why?
about things.
Like, the Xbox controller?
No, I don't know. I'm more referencing the PlayStation. I'm sure there are people that are complaining about the Xbox controller just 'cause. Like, we want more innovation. We want it to be different. We're tired of this controller.
So
It's like, why fix what isn't broken? The PlayStation 4 controller is great.
Yeah.
Like, if anything, they're making it a little better, like making it more.
They're trying things to
360.
make it a little bit different.
Yeah,
But
but they're not changing the overall. Like, it's not gonna mess with anybody's gameplay, which is great.
And I was looking at the Xbox Series X like as a console. Man, that thing looks like a brick. Like it just looks like a beefier Xbox One.
Yeah, it does. And the Xbox One controller is so uncomfortable for me.
Really?
I hate it. The Xbox
Really?
One, yeah, I can't. It's too big. It's like
It's too
stupid.
big?
Like, I feel like my fingers are stretching to hold on to it.
Really?
Like, I have to I have to make sure I'm holding it right, which just
Huh.
doesn't work for me. It's fucking me up.
That's weird.
It's
See,
I don't
like
know.
to me, because
I think it's because this one
you've
is
got-
so perfect.
you've got bigger hands than me.
I've got huge hands.
and like to me, it
But
feels
you've been on it forever. You're like acclimated to it.
I mean, I guess, but
The
like
thing I like about this controller is that it's like
when
it just sits right in your
I didn't
hands,
play
so
my-
perfect.
I didn't play my Xbox One for about like a year after I got it because
Mhm.
I was really into my 360.
Yeah, dude, the
and-
360 was so great.
And I just like there was never like anything on it that I wanted to play other than like GTA 5, you know. And now my Xbox One is all that I
Copenhagen,
stuff
do you
on.
have a PlayStation 4?
Well, that and because I don't have my 360 anymore. But
Yeah.
like, I mean, I feel like even if I had my 360, I had started moving towards my Xbox One anyway. And like playing on it.
Move
I
your
just-
phone.
What? It's not even near the thing. The thing's way over there.
It's close enough. It's still the mixer.
No.
Yeah.
That's not it.
It's making
Anyways,
noises.
that's not it. Like, so when I first
Stopped
started
as soon as you
playing
moved
it,
it.
though, like, I was like you, it feels, the Xbox One controller felt a little bit too sleek to me. Like, it felt like it was going to slide out of my hands. Like,
Yeah.
Because you know how the 360, hold on, let me see if I can pull up some 360. Like, they got the little indentions in the sides of the controller that, like, help you hold onto it a little bit better. And it just, like, feels, like, I agree with you, it feels like a better controller. I don't know. I like the Xbox One controller though. It doesn't feel too
Copenhagen
big
has
for
a
me.
PS3. Fuck
What?
you. I'm the man at NHL 11.
PS3 isn't bad though.
PS3 isn't bad. It's just the
It's
controllers
not
are
as
so
good as the
small.
360 though.
Yeah, not even a little bit. Well, I don't know. I mean, the controllers are better on 360. For me, the games on PS3 are better than Xbox, except for like the Call of Duties. The Call of Duties were better on Xbox than they were on PlayStation. But that's just because Xbox never went down like PlayStation did. Like
What do you mean?
the online. PlayStation 3 got hacked all the time.
Yeah.
Like Lizard Squad would go on there and just wipe everybody out. Like you couldn't get on for like there was like a 2 or 3 month time where PlayStation users couldn't play online
Mhm.
because Lizard Squad just held them offline. Charlie just has little child hands.
Yeah.
I want you to look at your PlayStation 3 controller, Copenhagen, and I want you to understand that you know what? Hold on, let me do this. I'm gonna do 2 things.
What are you gonna do?
Okay. So here we go. Okay. So here's a PS4 controller next to a PS3 controller. It's not a crazy difference, but it's a difference.
Well,
No-
you know what it is.
well, hold on,
The-
hold on. I'm just
Okay.
showing him something. So I want you to look at that controller. Now I want you to look at this. Okay, look at this.
Oh man.
Okay. Me and Creighton, while being on your TV screens at home, are weirdly proportioned human beings.
Yes.
We are both like the weird ones in our group in terms of he's freakish tall and I am freakish everything else. My feet, hands, head, like I look like a clown. Like all my I'm only 6 foot tall. He's 6'3", 6'2", something like that, right? How tall are you?
Somewhere in there.
Yeah, 6'2", 6'3", depending on if you stretch that day or not. I'm 6 foot. He has like properly proportioned feet and hands to his tall body. I'm like average, like 6 foot height. I'm not like super tall. I'm not super short. And my hands are bigger than his. My feet are bigger than his. Like I'm just a fucking freak. I look like a weirdo. Don't you come at me with those little child hands. Sorry, that just bugged me. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
said I had child hands.
fuck. I had something else I wanted to say, but like when you showed like the PS4 next to the PS3, like I think a lot of it is like this area where your palm goes. Oh, let me see your controller. This area where your palm goes is more like pointed down than this is. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that and the middle part of the controller is a lot longer.
Yes.
That's like the
too.
thing that gives it the most like size
Like-
differential.
This is very much more like I like this better than I liked.
Yeah,
But you know
for
what?
sure.
Even holding this now, I can remember feeling my.
You know what it feels more like? It feels
What?
closer to driving
It does
because
a little
because your hands aren't like next to each other like this; they're like apart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
I like this, but I really like the Xbox 360.
Creighton has a
controller.
ton of sex appeal. I
Thank
agree.
you.
I agree.
No, but I like the Xbox 360 controller better, and I'm gonna tell you why. Even I like the Xbox One controller better than that, probably. I don't know. Whenever we bring the Xbox here, I really gotta hold them and compare them.
Yeah.
But like, that to me is great and everything. But it's like what you were saying. I got so used to the one. This thumb right here, this thumb, is used to going up to like this. Hold on, let me show the camera. This thumb is used to being like this, and this thumb's used to being lower. And like that's just how I'm used to it, you know. What's Halo Infinite coming out on?
It's like the first game on. It's one of the first like opening games for Xbox Series X, I think.
Damn it! I'm gonna have to get another Xbox.
I'm getting a PlayStation 5. Whether Dave and Buster's opens up or not, and I can't get those tickets, I am buying a PlayStation 5 if I have to. I might buy a PlayStation 5. Look, I'm a freak. I'm a crazy person. I'm gonna establish and understand that right now before I say what I'm gonna say. I might get a PlayStation 5 just so I can buy The Last of Us 2 on PlayStation 5 and play it again. I've played it like 2.5 times already,
Are they gonna redo
all the way
it?
through. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It was the highest selling game ever on PlayStation 4 for like a whole month until Fall Guys came around. Granted, Fall Guys was only $20 though. It sold like it wasn't the highest selling, it was the most copies. Last of Us 2 sold more copies for PlayStation 4 than any game ever did until
Damn.
Fall Guys. And Fall Guys is a third the price. Is a third the price of retail. I bought the $100 version of Last of Us 2 because I'm a mega fan and because it was worth it.
Yeah.
Hold on. Excuse me. Like phlegm or something from that coffee. But I'm definitely gonna do that, and then also
Thank you.
sad
Bitch Hours.
Sad Bitch Hours. That is a great name. I love that name. Thank you for following Sad Bitch Hours. That's a fucking awesome name. Creighton. Oh shit! What you doing next Thursday? What are we doing next Thursday, Creighton? Nothing, right? Not a
Wait.
damn thing. You work Thursday? Tell me
No.
you don't work next Thursday.
Wait, I might work next Thursday.
Check. Figure it out.
Oh yeah, I do, 'cause I'm taking Monday off and Wednesday off.
Shit. Clem, was that the day you were going to be able to come up here? This popcorn tastes fine. Yeah, dude, there's no such thing as expired popcorn.
Something.
Fall Guys was also free for a month. Yeah,
Charlie.
exactly. What?
I was gonna fucking tell you something, but I got to thinking about what you were saying. Oh, GTA 5. They're releasing another version.
Yeah,
for Xbox
yep.
Series X and PlayStation
Yep.
5.
They're like, you know what? Fuck making a new game. We're gonna give you the same game that's been out for like 9
8
years
yeah.
or 8 years or whatever.
And it's like fucking
What about Tuesday? What about Tuesday?
Tuesday? I mean, we
Do
like
you work Tuesday?
I do work Tuesday.
Shit.
'Cause remember I said I'm taking
Monday and Wednesday.
Wednesday
Why are you taking those days off?
Because my mom's going to the doctor Wednesday, and Tristan wants to do a cookout or something one day. Oh, by the way, Tristan wants to do a cookout with us.
God damn it. What about Monday or Wednesday, Clem?
Honestly, like Wednesday would be.
Wednesday would be great.
Oh, Metal.
Metal Social Sunday.
Thank you
Dude,
for the
these
follow.
names are
yeah
fucking awesome.
right. Where you guys coming from?
Y'all having a soup kitchen? You remember the other guys? Did you watch the other guys?
Yes.
You know what he's talking about?
It's been a while since I've seen it, so.
Whenever the homeless guys all have sex in his car, he
Oh
says,
yeah.
seems like a bunch of homeless guys had sex in the back and then left. You know what they call that? They call it a soup kitchen. An orgy of a bunch of old homeless guys at an orgy back
Oh
there.
my god.
Oh
No, but so like.
next time you have Tuesday through Thursday off, let me know.
Okay.
Like any of those days. Oh, Tuesday or Thursday.
Tuesday or Thursday or Tuesday through Thursday.
Yeah, there's a difference between that little dash. That dash
Yeah.
makes it
Yeah.
The-
Makes it
it's-
3 days.
makes it
could
3
be-
days, and the or makes it 2. Bro, fuck this fly, right? Like,
I
there's
hit it with my
perfectly
finger.
delicious fly paper right there for you, dumb idiot Nat.
So this is the third time this game has spanned 3 different generations of console.
Because it came out on 360 and PS3, right?
Yeah. That's crazy.
You know, to be fair, it's pretty great on PC and like
It's great.
the
on,
the
on
current
everything.
generation consoles.
It's
yeah.
great on everything. Like it holds
Tuesday
up.
or Thursday, he says.
It holds up, and part of the reason why I believe is because like when it came out, it was coming out towards the very end of the 360 and PS3 run. So I think they were like building it with the next gen in mind. So when it
Definitely.
came out,
Whenever they
Like-
come out at the end of games like that, they did like The Last of Us. Like it took them so long to make the first Last of Us that like halfway through the production cycle, they started getting it ready for next generation. They just wanted it to release at the end of the first generation
yeah.
or the PlayStation 3
Yeah.
generation, whatever.
But it's crazy to me because it's like, this is fucking like insane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that this game has gone on for
Excuse me.
3 generations of console. Like, and the multiplayer is fucking blowing up.
It's still always constantly, but people love it. It's a fun game.
Oh yeah, but you know, like that's why they
well,
don't have.
do you know what the RPG is for it? They have role playing for it,
Really? They have
Yeah.
a RPG for it now?
bro.
How do you play that?
So there's like these giant groups online. There's the biggest one's called No Pixel. There's a No Pixel server where all these people get on and play, and it's like dozens and dozens of people. I think I don't know how many are allowed on a server, but what you do is you get on and you have a character and you play as that character and you play like like a normal life. So like there's cops, there's criminals, there's like just civilian players, and you get on there and like it's for these content creators and like people go on there and there's these giant groups of people on there playing, and like it's constantly they're constantly streaming it. The PS3 I got when the Last of Us bundle. Wait, the PS3 I got was the Last of Us bundle. Got it after the PS4 came out. It was hella discounted. Did you play the Last of Us? It's kind of went
Probably.
downhill lately, but for a while, Ava, Shroud, and Kid Bun's group was awesome. I did. If you get a PS4 Copenhagen when the PS5 comes out, if it's discounted, and play The Last of Us 2. It's Copenhagen. Look, I'm gonna talk shit about a lot of games and movies and shows I like a lot. To me,
He's
To
this is the
me,
Charlie.
this is for me. I'm not trying to like put
I know
my
exactly
opinion
what
on.
you're gonna say.
Yeah, I know you
Go
do.
ahead.
I'm not gonna try, and I've said it on here before. I'm not gonna put it like in your head. I heard it blows big spicy dick though. Like the people that are saying that, don't get me wrong. There's some people that didn't have a single thing spoiled and played the whole game and thought that. I'm sure. But to me, it's the best game, best piece of entertainment I've ever played in my life. It's better than any movie or show I've ever watched. Like I'm
Is
gonna
it
tell
better
you,
than Better Call Saul.
I haven't finished Better Call Saul,
okay.
but hold on,
Well, it's not over yet.
I understand. I haven't caught up. I've only watched the first season when the first season came out, so I'm gonna rewatch all of it whenever it's done. But Copenhagen, the reason they say that is a month before the game came out, one of the developers of the game got fired and released the transcript for the plot synopsis of the game, and then released video and pictures of the big moments of the game, like the spoilery parts of the game. and a lot of people didn't like what they thought the game was going to be based on all that stuff. So the game got got audience bombed like the day it came out. It takes 20 hours to beat it. It's a huge game. People were bombing it within an hour of it releasing. Because they knew everything. I seen the YouTube videos of, well then, there you go. You already know that part. Listen, it's amazing. That needed to happen is all I'm going to say, that thing you're talking about. Anybody, I'm sorry if you just spoiled that. I'm going to delete that message. I'm not timing you out. Wait, why'd that time? Okay, it didn't. It didn't time him out. I was about to say.
You about to say, why the fuck did it?
Yeah, it shouldn't time him out. It just, okay. I'm deleting that just in case anybody cares about it. That thing happens, yes, but a lot of other crazy shit happens, and fucking police state. But I just don't want people to get spoiled if they haven't seen it, because it is an unbelievable game, really, I promise. And some of the people, I will say that some of the people that, if you didn't play the DLC for the first game, you find out that Ellie is gay at the end of it. Spoiler alert for that.
Is that
Sorry.
the DLC for the first game?
Yeah, DLC for the very first game.
Okay.
It came out like 3 months after the game.
You were talking about like DLC for the second game.
No.
DLC. There is no DLC.
None for the second game. That was all for the first game.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah.
the way you had phrased it yesterday, when we
It
were
made
talking
you think.
about
It was
made me
probably because we were
think it was for
talking
the
about
first
both.
game.
I probably forgot to
Yeah.
make it super known. But yeah, the DLC was for the first game. They made it at the same time as they made the second game. So if it flows very well with the first game.
Mhm.
You could almost play it in order with the first game, and it makes sense if you wanted. If you stopped playing right as it turns winter and don't go into the cutscene, with the rabbit where it gets shot by the arrow and everything, if you just stopped as soon as it cut and goes to winter, you could start the DLC, play it all the way through, and then play the rest of the game out, and it would flow perfectly as one big, giant, cohesive game.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you do that, it would be about as big as The Last of Us 2 in terms of how big the game is. And it's a great game.
Now that they make any changes.
Also heard it went political with the LGBT. Yeah, exactly. That's what a lot of people didn't like. A lot of people that liked playing as their big badass white dude Joel didn't like that Ellie was gay. They didn't like that there were other gay characters. They didn't like any of that stuff. But here's the thing is, the game isn't shoving it in your face.
It's just people that happen to be gay.
Yeah, there are gay people in the game. There's a scene where a person doesn't like gay people.
I mean, it's a thing. I mean,
there's some religious stuff
Yeah.
in the game. I'm not gonna hide that. It's very but it's it's playing on that. I don't want to spoil the game. The religious stuff
it's
in the
walking
game.
that line.
Yeah, one of the enemy factions in the game is a religious cult style thing, and it is a play on how fast you can create profits in an apocalypse, how ridiculous things will
How
go.
The Mist is.
Kind of
you
like
seen
the
The
Mist. Yeah, kind of like the Mist. Kind of like shit. Kind of like Homeboy from Book of Eli was trying to do.
I haven't seen Book of Eli.
Great movie. Can I spoil it for you?
Yeah.
You
sure.
care?
Yeah.
So,
it'll probably
Denzel
be, a
Washington's
long
character-
time before I see it.
Denzel Washington character, his character is Eli, and he's blind. But you don't find out to the very end, really.
Wait, Denzel Washington's blind?
He's blind, and he's a badass. He kills a bunch of people. He can shoot them, throw knives. He's just a legend because he hears everything. But you don't find out he's blind till the very end. You can if you're really paying attention. But
But
he
it's
has
a plot twist.
It's like a
kinda.
plot twist. He has a Bible with him, and he reads from it all the time. He reads it. He reads from it to Mila Kunis's character, who's his friend in the movie. And the whole movie is
How does he know what he's reading if he can't see it?
it's Braille, but you don't know because you never see it. That's the plot twist. Is that the bad guy of the movie is trying to find a Bible because he doesn't remember all the words from it, but he knows he can read still. And it's an apocalypse. He can read. So he knows that the words he needs to take over and create his own society where he could be the god or the prophet are in the Bible. He just can't find a copy of the Bible in the apocalypse. So Eli comes along and he hears that he has a Bible and he's trying to get it. And at the end of the movie, Eli wipes out his forces and he leaves him with the Bible so that he'll let him have his friend, Mila Kunis. And then he opens the Bible that night, the guy by a fire, and he just starts laughing. And he puts it down and you see that it's Braille. And then other stuff happens at the end. I won't say everything that happens, but it's kind of like in that movie he's trying to create a cult. He
Yeah,
already
and he
has
needs the Bible to kind of be like the handbook. To start.
exactly. He needs like that catalyst. And in this game, keep your politics out of my murdering. Look, bro, it's not politics, honestly. It's not that political. It's not that weird. Like, there are gay people. That's all it is. They do a very good job of having gay characters. Kind of like, if you watch Deadpool 2, Deadpool 2 did like an unbelievable representation of the gay community.
Yeah.
There are lesbians. End of story. That's what happens. They have characters who are gay. They don't do anything about they mention gay characters. Boom,
Yeah.
you have gay characters now. It doesn't have to be some giant story
Was it
just because
Deadpool
they're
2
gay.
that she had a girlfriend?
Yeah,
Or was it
Deadpool 2.
Okay.
So they have like a
But
gay
she didn't
char-
have one in the first
No,
one.
in the first one she didn't have any like relationship or anything.
Okay.
It was amazing.
That we know of. I mean, she might have one going on during the timeline
Yeah,
of that
yeah,
movie, but
okay,
we didn't
dude.
see that
Yes,
on screen.
sure. But
Just
what
clarifying.
I'm saying is, like, they do a very good job of representation.
And Mila
They
Kunis.
literally just represented. What?
And Mila Kunis.
What about her?
I don't know. Well, she was gay
Mila Kunis.
in Family Guy, right?
She's Meg in Family Guy.
But she's gay in Family Guy, right?
I don't think so.
Is Meg gay?
No,
Oh, wait,
has
Meg's
a lot-
trans. Meg's trans.
she is.
So, like,
I haven't
whenever
watched
Stewie
it.
goes to the future, Meg's a man.
Yeah, you know what? That checks out, honestly.
So, yeah. I mean,
Uh,
there's that.
People are attracted to the same gender sometimes. I don't give a fuck if a character is in a game is a girl or boy, gay or straight, bi, black, white, Asian, etc. I don't get why people give such a fuck. I'd
Yeah.
Mila Herkunes. God damn it. Copenhagen.
I was thinking that.
I love you. Of course you were.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you, Flint. I really don't care. I've
She's
played a
very
lot of
pretty.
games as a lot of characters, and I mean, I don't like a game if it's a bad game.
Yeah.
I like good games. Last of Us 2.
GG, bro.
Last of Us 2 is not just a good game. It's one of the best.
Yeah.
It's the best piece of entertainment I've ever like consumed as a consumer. Like,
Copenhagen said I downloaded that spaceship game you were playing.
did you? It's so fun, Copenhagen.
Is that Among Us?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. It's
okay,
very
good.
fun.
So is that in space or is it underwater or like what's going on?
I don't know. It's in space, I guess. You're on a spaceship on one of them, and another one you're like on a spaceship that's like on Mars or something. It's not like it doesn't have much to do with the game. It's like it's a survival. It's like find the bad guys game. That's all it really is. It's very fun. The fucking imposters won like 7 times last night. We got shit on.
So are the imposters monsters or like what is it?
Sure, we don't. It's not important.
But
Like,
they aren't like
they're just
they
they're
aren't
just
normal
bad guys.
characters though, right?
I mean, sometimes the animation for an imposter is you getting shot in the head. Sometimes it's the imposter eating you. Like,
Jesus.
so it's like, who knows? Like, it's not
it's
meant,
not the important.
it's not the important part. The important part is figuring out who the imposters are,
Yeah.
which is fun. I like that there's no like weird secret lore, or at least if there is, it's not like super important to the game.
Yeah.
It's like it's fun that like it's just like a funny ways of killing you.
I hate that Overwatch didn't go that route. You know what I mean? I
Well,
mean,
they
I
haven't
like
yet.
I like the route that Overwatch has gone.
Yeah, well,
But
that's
it's like
what they're doing with the second
they
game.
made
They're making a
everybody
story.
thinking that it had a story in
Yeah.
the first one.
Well, honestly though,
It kind of did with like
with the little movies and shit.
Yeah,
but to be
like,
fair, it kind of worked out because they have one of the biggest games of all time now, like
Yeah.
competitively and not just competitively online, competitively like professionally competitively,
mhm.
like both on both sides. Like multiplayer is huge,
Overwatch
competitive
League
multiplayer is huge, and
too.
Overwatch League is enormous. Like they have a giant professional side of that game,
Yeah.
like 6-man teams and giant audiences. Like it's huge the amount of people they get watching.
Bro, I got into it when my
Yeah,
ex
it's
was
bro,
super
it's so
into it.
fun, bro. I love watching it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch it again. Like I miss it being on. Like
Is it not on right
it's
now?
it's they're in the off season right now, I believe, or it's like just started or about to start. I'm super excited. I love watching it. It's one of my favorite esports to watch. I love watching Call of Duty esports. That's probably my favorite, like
Do
the one
they
I get
have
most
Twitch
invested
streams
in.
for that?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Overwatch
I
is
might actually get into Twitch
yeah,
more than I am now.
yeah. It's very fun, dude. Like at my old house, my like weekends, like in the winter, were like my favorite weekends because like you know those days like when your family gets up for like a Sunday like afternoon football game, like it's just like a different feel of the day.
Mm.
You get up, everyone's hanging out, they've made food, there's drinks and shit, and we're watching football. That's what like it felt like for me on Championship Sunday for Call of Duty, and for like any Overwatch League match. Like I would get up, I'd make some food, I'd have like like I had to be in a call with my friends and we'd be watching that shit. I have it on my big screen. I'd be sitting back, feet on my desk, just chilling. You know, like it's like that's our sports now. That's what's becoming sports.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I have a giant amount of fun sitting there watching it, and like, because I'm not into normal sports that much. Like, if I'm into any sports, like, I'm into like sports that aren't like what people consider sports. I watch a lot of competitive snooker. I watch every single tournament. I watch like every quarterfinal match, semifinal match, and final match of them because I can't find live streams very often when they're live. And when they are live, I watch them. Like, I watch a lot of that. I watch a lot of competitive gaming now. I watch some basketball. I watch basically every UFC fight I can. I missed this last one, and I'm fucking pissed about it.
My wife's stuck in her jacket, and I'm
Pissed about it. My theory is that the imposters are shapeshifters. There you go. ESPN 8, the Ocho. Competitive cornhole is hype. Flint, shut the fuck.
Look,
I bet it would be
he's
hype.
right.
I bet it would
He's
be
right,
hype in
though.
person.
No, he's right.
Dude,
like,
there's no
watching
way
it,
you can
no,
watch
I'm
it and have
being
fun, bro.
serious. I'm being serious. Like, you can watch it and have fun with that shit. Because, like,
I'd have to be really invested or betting on it to have any fun, I think.
Cornhole is one of those games where it's like you don't necessarily have to be like good at it or like have to like think really hard to understand it. It's trying to get a sack.
You don't have to
cornhole.
be good to understand it. You have to be good at it.
Yeah, well,
You do have to be good at it.
I mean,
Look,
not
the
really.
guys at the top are good at it. They can hit it. They
I
can
mean,
hit.
yeah, they're good at it. But what I mean is like I don't play cornhole professionally. I don't play cornhole regularly. But when I have played, I mean, I've done pretty great for somebody who doesn't play. You know what I mean? And that doesn't mean I'm scoring like with every sack, but I mean like I get 2 out of 4 or 2 out of 3, however many sacks.
Yeah,
I get.
what I'm saying is the guys who are really good, they don't miss.
Yeah.
Like, a bad score for them is it landing on the rim of the hole and not going all the way in.
But
Like,
I
they
mean-
hit 3 out of 4 if they don't hit 4 out of 4.
But I
Like,
mean-
they're freaks. Like, dude, when
To
I go to
me-
Dave & Buster's, like, my success rate at that fucking cornhole game is like a real cornhole player's success rate at cornhole
Yeah.
games. Like, and that's at Dave & Buster's. That's 12 feet away, and I can hit 3 spinning targets every single time. It's not an issue. You know what I mean? Like, that's easy for me from 12 feet away. Those guys, it's only 30 feet, and to them, you're not even tripling that distance that I'm nailing it, and I'm not even that great. Like, I'm not good at normal cornhole.
Yeah.
Those guys are freaks. They frisbee throw that shit in there like a legend, and they nail that hole every single time. It's like dart players, bro. The best dart players do not miss. They bullseye whenever they want to. In competitive darts, 3 bullseyes is not the best score, though. That's not how you score. You have to get like a bullseye, a 20, and a 19 or something. Like, and those guys do that every single time. They get 2 out of those 3 shots every time, if not 3. Like, those guys are freaks. Like, some people are just better at shit. Like, you can not be
me-
smart and be good at cornhole,
To me,
but you have to be
cornhole-
good at cornhole to be at the
I
top.
get that, but I mean, like to me, cornhole is like one of those things that's like you look at somebody who's being like amazing at it, and it's achievable. You know what I mean? For you,
Mm-hmm.
like you know, you can look at.
I
Somebody,
see what you're saying now.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
get what you're saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't be good at football just because you understand it.
Yeah, yeah,
You have to be an athletic freak.
yeah. Like you
I
have
guess
to
with
be able
cornhole,
to
you have to
run-
have very good hand-eye coordination.
But I mean, like it's more attainable to me. That like it's just like fucking what's the thing that they do in the Winter Olympics a lot? They like,
Curling?
curling, just like curling. Like granted, I know that there's a lot more that goes into curling
There's
than
a
cornhole.
ton.
But what I'm saying is something that I feel like you know you get together with a couple of your guy friends on the weekends or whatever, and like eventually you'll have a pretty good team.
Sure, but saying it like that is any sport. Get together with a bunch of your guy friends and start working out, and you
Well,
can get good at
I
football.
mean, but that's not the same.
or you
as
can get
like
good at all those other
being
games.
in like a professional league, and I get that. I understand
Yeah.
the difference between the two, but I mean, like, I feel like it'd be easier to get better at those two things than it would be to become like an Olympic track runner. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Or like a gymnast, or oh,
I don't know. Olympic track, if you just commit yourself, is probably technically a lot easier. Like, you're just running really fast. Like if you get to where you can run mad fast, you're gonna kill it.
yeah,
Like, that's easier than cornhole in regards to how many things you have to do.
yeah. I mean, I guess
Like in
I don't
cornhole, you have
know.
to throw and land,
it
and you have to do it 4 times
then
at a time, a bunch
It
of times.
looks more achievable.
Well, yeah, it looks more achievable because you've seen a bunch of guys at Wing King do it.
Yeah, that's
you know
true.
what I mean. You don't watch a lot of guys
I've
do
never
track and
curled
field.
your sorry. Copenhagen's the crate you have never curled, you pizzeria mustache. Fuck.
I have a wait. Curling is the best obscure sport to watch, or frisbee golf. I have
Yeah.
a disc golf game on my phone. Play
I-
that shit on the reg.
I love watching curling though. Like, you know
Bro,
what
one night I got super into watching disc golf tourneys on YouTube, triple 20s. Oh shit. No way you just compared cornhole to track. I'm not. That's what I'm saying. It's not comparable.
I mean? Yeah, that's what.
Like
we're,
I'm saying,
we're both saying
he's
the
saying
same thing.
he was saying track is like way more of a thing. I'm
no,
simply
not
saying
way more of a thing. Just like it would be a more difficult thing. I feel like
To
become-
achieve.
to
To, like, get
to
at the- to
become
the
at
top
the
of-
top of the
yeah,
game of it.
obviously. But I'm saying like in terms of what you're doing, track is running.
Yeah.
Cornhole is throwing a bag through a hole. Like
It does kind of feel like cornhole should be like, you know how they had those, what was it, those not field sports or whatever at
be an
school?
Olympic sport? Or are
no,
you trying to say
no,
corn-
no, 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 like, because I think cornhole's already an Olympic sport.
What?
But I think so.
There's no
I'm
way.
not sure.
There's no way.
But what I was saying was like,
yeah, track is easier. Just run faster,
you know,
idiot.
it feels like it would be one of those track sports though, because like you know how they have to throw things at stuff and throw certain things at a certain amount of distance.
For it to be
and-
the Olympics, they'd have to make it like
Pole
50
vaults.
feet. It'd
well,
have
no,
to be
no,
something
no, no,
stupid.
no, 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 I'm not
Because
saying.
there's not horseshoes in
I'm
the
not
Olympics. You
saying
know what I mean? Like
that
some things are
cornhole
just not
should
real
be
games.
in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Though I'm talking about like it should be. It feels like cornhole.
Cornhole is not in the Olympics.
It feels like cornhole would be a track sport. You know
if
what I
it
mean?
was in the Olympics.
No, it would be a track sport in general. Like you know, the high school teams would have like people
Oh.
do that on their track team. You know. What I mean?
I don't think so.
Well, they have people throw shit at other shit.
Well,
on the
look, it's
team.
like poker, bro. Not all sports are gonna be in those competitive things. Poker isn't in the Olympics. It is a real sport. Like high
Yeah,
schools don't
poker's
have
fine.
high schools don't have poker teams. You know what I mean?
Well, that's just because they discourage gambling.
Well, I mean, yeah, but if you're playing poker tournaments, it's not gambling. It's like it's a competitive tournament. It's like
But
getting,
it's so
like
easy
getting
to
into-
gamble on.
Yeah, it's easy to gamble on football. It's easy to gamble on everything. It's a flip of a coin. Flipping a quarter is the easiest gamble in the world. You flip a quarter, and whoever wins gets the money. Like poker is an unbelievably, it's chess. I mean, it's an unbelievably difficult strategy, like to be good at it. Like poker, you're talking about there are people.
It is in the Olympics.
What is
Cornhole.
cornhole is not in the real Olympics.
It is.
No, it's
I'm
not.
reading about it right now. Let's see. As the perfect summer game, it's time for cornhole to become. Wait. Hold on. I'm reading more. Becomes an official. Can make it into the Winter Games. Cornhole is a jean shorts wearing summer cousin.
If you can't put your team's logo on it, you're not interested in owning it. As
Never
the
mind, I
perfect
missed
summer
it.
game, it's time cornhole becomes an official Olympic sport. If curling can make it into the Winter Olympic Games, cornhole is the jean shorts wearing summer cousin. No, it's not in the Olympics.
Not yet.
They want it to be. It will not make it to the Olympics.
Why not?
Sorry, I'm reading something.
Can't be done in the Western Hemisphere. Why? It's too
Yeah, the
vast.
Olympic cornhole event is right after Olympic beer darts. Exactly.
We should have that. Like
I-
Olympic
Creighton, please.
lawn darts.
Shut the fuck up. What we'll do is if this podcast ever gets famous and we have a big event, we'll have our own ridiculous Olympics. We'll call it the ridiculous
Bro.
Olympics.
If we had cornhole boards with our faces on them.
Nick had a cornhole tournament at his like barbecue last summer, and
Oh, nice.
he had like a bunch of custom MFAM cornhole boards, and the winners, the first place winners and second place winners, got to take home their set like any set that they wanted. They were awesome, bro. They were so cool. The cornhole boards were awesome. They were like they were so sick looking. Like, oh, I wish I had pictures.
You should have got.
Chris, can you find any pictures
you
from
took
that?
Pictures of everything else. Why didn't you take pictures of the cornhole?
I
board?
did. I just don't want to look for them, and I don't know if they're on this PC actually.
Well, didn't this one get wiped?
Yeah, I did. That's a good
Damn,
point.
So you could have
What-
lost all your shit.
Yeah, but they might all still be on that PC. I gotta get that PC on again.
What are you gonna do with it?
Well, if it works, I'm gonna save it for whenever we all get a place. If we can all ever fucking get a place, I'm telling you, we need to look into those apartments.
I'm thinking about just buying a house.
Creighton, you can't buy a house.
Why?
You're not gonna get a loan for a house.
I will.
Creighton, one, you're not gonna get a loan for a house. Two, you're not. If you got a loan for a house, it would be ridiculous.
I'm just gonna buy it.
Creighton, first off, you would not get a loan big enough to purchase a house. You'd get a
Why?
loan big enough to put a down payment on a house.
Oh,
No, that's a but then you're paying not only house payments, you're gonna have to make up that loan for that house eventually. Like you're just no, it's a terrible plan for right now. You're not in the right. You need to build your credit up some more. You need to keep building your credit, and you need to put a lot of money away. You have no money saved.
That's true.
Like you need to save some money.
I'm gonna buy a house.
Creighton, God damn it. I'm gonna show you something that
What?
my
What are you gonna
grandmother
show
is
me?
the only person who knows. Do not say it out loud.
Okay.
Okay. That's in my savings.
Wait.
Don't say it.
Oh,
Right here.
nice.
Yeah. So look, start putting some money like that away, and then start
buy a
ta-
house.
no, then start taking some loans out on some shit. Start paying those loans off to build your credit.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I just take personal loans out. Look, take a personal loan out on the bank. Just take a personal loan. You can go in with no reason. I went and took a personal loan. I said, hey, I need a personal loan. The guy was like, bet. Gave me a $500 personal loan. I paid it back out of my savings. I put the money in my savings and paid it out with itself. It cost me $40.
How quickly did you?
3 months.
3 months.
Not even 3 months. I just put it on a payment plan. What you want to do is you want to get on a plan so that they have like an established understanding of what you're paying off, and it builds your credit. It's not going to build your credit overnight and like make you a fucking like they're going to give you anything you want, but it's a way of establishing credit lines.
This is where we do financial talk.
I mean,
No, no,
I,
I
look,
do
I
like it,
barely buy land. Hey, bud. I barely have any financial understanding of anything in the world. I know that that works, so I do it, and it helps with that. But look, the bad part about it is it's not like I have equity in anything. I don't own a fucking vehicle. I don't own. I live here fucking rent free. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm simply building what I can
doing
as
your
I
be-
can.
You're living your best life.
I'm living my best life at the moment. Yeah, shit gets great to watch when you're drunk. When you're drunk. Wait a second, hold
Drink,
on. Pictures of
drunk.
what? I was going to the bathroom. Do you have any pictures of the cornhole boards from the MFAM thing last year? Like, do you remember from Twitter? I'm just you're the only one here from MFAM that
Yeah.
I see right now, other than Blake actually.
Blake might have some.
Blake, you know any picture? Creighton
Blake's
reads
gonna say-
article headline about cornhole and the Olympics. Cornhole is in the Olympics. Also, Creighton, I should buy a house. No, Creighton, I don't think you should do that. I'm with Copenhagen. Creighton, listen. We are too young to try and purchase a house with the money
yeah,
we
but
don't
there's
have.
a nice house just like right behind the house that I live in. Yeah.
You need to talk to the people that own it and just talk about renting it again, or rent to own if you're gonna do that.
That'd
At the
be
very least, rent to own. Like, try and get that going. The only way I'd move into that house though is if Comporium has gigabit internet lines over there, 'cause this internet's
We
ridiculous.
could probably get it put in, right?
Well, it depends on if it's like they only have so many lines in right now,
Yeah.
is what it is. And remind me after
Well,
the podcast. I want to
so
talk to you about
my
that
mom
actually.
said that she got it.
The gigabit internet.
Yeah. 'Cause like, in our house is like right there in front of that
Excuse me.
house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm sure.
I mean, yeah. If
we
it's
have
at
it-
her house, that house probably has it. There's
Yeah.
no way it doesn't.
Yeah.
Like, you're positive she got gigabit internet.
I mean, that's what she said. I don't know.
If she has it, I would be very interested in at least going into that house and looking at it to see if it would be worth living there.
Yeah.
'Cause, like, let's talk about it off the podcast. I have something to
Yeah.
say about it.
Okay.
I'm gonna type it in the notes just so I don't forget. Actually.
Okay. Can I peek at it and see what you got to say?
Sure, I don't care.
I'm
I mean, it's
gonna
not
peek
gonna
at
be
it.
like what I'm saying. It's just gonna be something.
Oh, hey, he sent you a link. Maybe it's a picture to it.
Yep. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on.
Now let's pull up that picture for everybody to see.
Yep. Okay, so this guy yesterday was a great day. Got to meet Nick Merckx and also the homies Neo and Gage. I also won the cornhole tournament with DMAC, which we got our own boards. That was custom made and signed. I also want to give a shout out to Tarek for driving real MVP MFAM. So this is the guy that won. I wonder if you can see me in any of these.
I see you. I see
Oh,
you. You're in the
what-
background. That one. Go back.
Where? That's not me.
No, to your right. To your right.
Where?
A little bit more. That's you.
No, it's not.
It looks like.
It's
you.
not me.
Yeah, you're right. You never wear shorts like that.
I was wearing shorts.
Were you?
Yeah,
I
but they
never
were-
see you in shorts.
It was
Like,
my
besides
gym
basketball.
short. Yeah, it was those shorts.
Yeah.
So this is Neo. This is Gage. This is the cornhole board.
Damn,
Bro,
that's a nice.
It's
corner.
sick. Is that not sick?
Yeah,
Look at that shit, bro. I met him. He was really friendly.
that's amazing.
It was great. And the cornhole boards were fucking baller. Oh my god. Shit's falling. Blake, please, why do you send me this?
That's who I imagine winning that type of tournament.
Yeah, exactly. Just set a reminder on your phone. It doesn't work like that. That's who I'm. I'm just imagining some good old fat country boys throwing bags filled with corn at board with a hole in it in Beijing. That would be amazing.
See, that's what
I bought
we
my
need
first
in the
house at
Olympics.
24. Sold it after 3 years. Copenhagen, listen, you're smart. You seem like you won't get on Discord. You're afraid of it. You're a paranoid guy from fucking.
Plus, you work for the government.
And you work for the government, and you're from fucking North Dakota. Like,
You probably
of
had
course you own a home. They cost $12 where you're from.
You probably had the guy.
Not to say that ours are expensive or anything.
you
It's just
probably
we
had
don't
the
work
guy
for the
living
government.
there like knocked off or whatever, so that way you could live there.
Killed? You mean killed?
Yeah,
Knocked off. That sounds.
He jerked him off.
Okay,
whatever.
well that's what I was. Yeah.
Jerked him right off of there.
Please just stop the words you're saying. Oh shit! The anime filter. Jesse did it.
Wait, so what filter is that? see
I don't know,
fucking-
but Jesse, look at
Could
Jesse.
somebody tell me?
Look at
'cause,
Jesse.
like,
Jesse did it. Jesse looks like a bad guy from Attack on
Yeah.
Titan.
yeah. So what filter is that? A filter on Snapchat or is that like an app that you download?
Hold on. North Dakota is supposedly a state. North Dakota does not, in fact, exist. It is a distortion of
saw yours,
space-time
Chris. It
that
looks
only
good.
appears to exist. Anyone you've met that thinks they've been to North Dakota or believes that they've lived in North Dakota have had fake memories implanted by the U.S. government. This is because they cannot explain it, and it would cause a mass panic if the public knew the truth. If you attempt to drive into North Dakota, you will wake up in Canada naked with no memories. Nick doesn't believe in North Dakota. We've made so many funny, like, big, giant copy-pastes like that.
So I know it's Snapchat, but what filter on Snapchat?
All of that is true.
And is my phone too old to have it?
Probably. That's probably all it is. I don't get a lot of the filters on Snapchat. I don't even use filters.
I wanted to
The only
try
one
that
I use
one
is the
'cause
one
I
that
like,
takes your nose away and makes your face all flat and
Like
gives you a
Voldemort?
high-pitched voice.
like young Voldemort. That's what we need as a show. Instead of young Sheldon, young Voldemort.
Young Voldemort. Thomas Riddle. Can anyone
young
also
Thomas,
gleek on command in
little-
this? What is that?
either Lil Voldy or young Tom.
Am I dumb? What does that mean? Especially the Canada part. What does gleek mean? Excuse me.
Kayla sent me a link to it. Hang on.
Look up gleek. I'm scared.
Is that go to Google image results. Let's see what it looks like.
I'm not pulling it up on stream. That's for sure. Until I
What is
see it. Gleeking is the act of shooting.
Shooting what?
Oh.
What is it?
Gleeking is an act of shooting saliva out from under your tongue. Many people have gleeked on accident when yawning or flicking their
Oh,
tongue.
yep, I've done that.
Yeah, I know people that can do it on command.
Yeah.
You can teach yourself how to on purpose by gathering enough saliva, flicking your tongue along the roof of your mouth, and jutting your jaw out. The picture I see is a mouth going. So I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is this about to be?
Look,
And then I
look.
started reading. I was like,
So-
oh, okay.
So
But Gleek is also a fictional character. Gleek is a fictional character appearing in the animated series Super Friends and is related to its related spin-offs. Gleek is the pet of the alien Wonder Twins, Zan and Jaina. He debuted in the all-new Super Friends Hour, which appeared in September. The all-new Super Friends Hour, which first aired September 10th, 1977. Gleek's vocalizations were provided by Michael Bell, who also
wait,
voiced
wait,
Zan.
when?
77, 1977.
what?
September 10th.
Oh, so we just passed the
The fucking forever year.
30th,
30th
33 year,
No, 43
43rd
year.
43rd year of Gleek being a thing.
Wow. Can you gleek on command? Poll in chat. Okay, Flint. God damn it. It sounds sexual. It could be, I'm sure.
I can't.
No, I
No.
cannot. Look up gleek. It sounds sexual. It does sound sexual. You haven't lived until you walk back across the U.S. border with only a shirt and shoes on. May or may not, may or may have not been detained by the Canadian RMCP. Can anyone do it here? Mayor, only you so far, Flint, if that's you voting.
Hey,
May or may
so-
not have contacted the U.S. consulate. Sent a DM to you guys.
So I know the guy. I used to know a guy. Who was my friend named Scooter, who could do that, but he died in a car wreck. So
Damn,
sad,
I'm sorry.
bro. So he was like 13 when I first met him,
Someone else voted.
and when he died, he was 16.
Damn.
Yeah, like he was going to school here, and he was driving back from Great Falls, and like that long road.
Yeah.
Like he was coming around the corner, and he was like rushing to school, and like he went up under like one of those tractors cutting grass or whatever. Like his car like slid up under it, and like he died on the scene. It was very sad.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sorry to bring down the mood, but that made me think of that.
And
'Cause
he could do that.
He could do it, like, 'cause he would do it all the time. Be like, "Hey, watch this," and we'd look at him. And he'd like do it in our eyes.
Chris just sent me the anime filter. This is Chris. This is Illini Racers in chat, guys.
Hold on. Kristen said that she was gonna send it to me.
We got another Gleeker. Yeah, who was the other person that voted? Charlie, please stop DMing me racial slurs. Blake, you know that I can't show them what you send me to prove my innocence. But that's what happens when you drink Garage Can Jungle Juice at a field party 3 miles from the Canadian border. That's a good point. You mean 300 miles from the Canadian border? At the bottom of what is, like, rumored to be North Dakota?
Oh man.
I don't believe that he is. Anyway, this all stems, like, this all gets back to, not stems, all stems from you saying a dumb thing like you're going to buy a
Oh.
fucking house. Creighton,
And that cornhole should be in the Olympics.
you know what? I will extend an olive branch and say that I would not think it would be ridiculous if cornhole made it into the Olympics. I do think, however, it's ridiculous for you to, at 23 years old,
Buy a
with
house.
to not just to buy a house,
Well,
but with the debt you've established and your track record for a lot of decision making, buying a house is
Look,
not smart.
look,
Here's what. Look,
this-
hold on. Let me
wait,
finish
wait,
this
I'm
statement.
just trying
I'm
to
gonna finish my
I'm
statement,
just
then you
trying
do
to
yours.
follow the great Kanye West's advice.
And buy land.
And buy
You're not gonna
property.
buy land.
And buy
You're gonna buy.
property.
That's a terrible plan.
Go ahead with what you were saying.
You and me,
You and me.
probably Quentin, maybe another, just depending. You, me,
An orgy.
sure.
So-
First, we should have an orgy. Then, we should find a place, whether we rent it or rent to own, whatever. We shouldn't buy anything right away right now. It's not going to be smart. But what we should do is rent something. Whether it's that house, if you can convince the people who own it, if they haven't sold it yet, like, hey, I live right there. I've lived right there forever. I promise it's going to be okay. Like, we're going to pay our, all that shit. We need to go there if we can. Especially if they have gigabit internet, that would be perfect. If we rent a place, the three of us could rent a place and discuss buying it. Rent to own it, whatever. Like, if you know those people to any degree or know someone that knows them, that's an in. And we could slowly but surely build this thing up way more than we're able to right now.
Yeah.
4 a week could go to 5 or 6 or 7 a week, depending on. We could do 2 a day. Like, we could do a morning podcast and then an after work podcast for
We
you.
could do Let's Plays.
We could do Let's Plays all the fucking time. Like, whenever I'm not streaming Among Us or any other games with my friends on here, you and me could either stream or just, like, play, like, record gameplays. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like, whether we're not streaming them or not. Because honestly, if we're going to do the gameplay thing, I'd rather just record it instead of stream it. Because streaming, it's gonna be weird doing it the way I want to do it. But we could still try it, and we'll play with it and figure it out. But I mean, I'd be down for both. Because what we would probably do,
absolutely.
it would be super fun to do either one. I mean, you could show it if you weren't homophobic. It's not that it's homophobic, Blake. Like, I don't know if that shit is allowed on there. I just gleeked while yawning. Hey, Lucky Show, I feel like you've been lurking, and, like, just that happened, and you feel, like, amazing that it
Yeah.
happened. If that orgy happens between moving out and signing a new lease, that orgy would in fact be a soup kitchen. Wow, yeah, he's right. We would technically be homeless for like a minute there. Live it better? What?
Live what better?
Flint, are you okay, Flint? Who's the other Gleeker?
live it
Expose yourself. God damn it. Now just learn to do it on command, and I will be your best friend. Wow, that's all you need to be a best friend for
Live
Flint.
like-
You have a low bar.
Oh, live it like a live stream all the time. 24/7.
Live live stream. I understand.
Yeah. Oh, live it. Better?
He's drunk.
Oh.
I'm stroking my penis. Well, Blake, I'm happy
He's
for you.
leaking his jeans right now.
God damn it.
Oh man.
I hate you.
Can I tell you a story?
Tell me your story, Creighton.
I was talking to somebody, I'm not going to name who, recently, about one of their exes.
Mm-hmm.
And they were talking about, like, how their ex would only last for, like, 3 seconds.
Damn. 3 seconds?
I mean, they were exaggerating, but it wasn't very long. And I said, so what did you do after that? Like, did you go, like, did he do anything else for you? Or, like, did you... and this person said that the other person would lean back and go, "That was fun," and then that person would go outside and play with the dogs. And I said, "Is playing the dogs a euphemism for something, or were you like actually playing with dogs?"
I'm assuming that a girl is the one you're talking to,
Yes.
and a
Yes.
guy. Yeah, obviously. I was like, there's no way it's
Or
the
it
other
could
way
be
around.
two guys.
But it wasn't Creighton.
How we know?
Creighton,
You don't
you're
know.
not gonna expose anybody.
I know. I just like we got we bonded, and I don't want to like betray that trust yet.
Well, you're not betraying it if you're just saying it's a
Yes.
girl. Yeah, yes. Dude, that's fucking devastating.
I know. But the joke I said about like was playing with the dogs euphemism for something like made her laugh like for 10 minutes.
That is pretty funny. Gonna go play with the dogs. It's like, what the fuck does that mean? It's like, you just came.
No.
What are you gonna go
She
do?
said that she would go do that afterwards, and I was like,
Oh, she would go
Yeah.
play with. Oh,
that's
that's
what led-
really funny. Then I
that's
understand.
what led to me saying, "Is that a euphemism for something?"
That's rough for her. And it's her ex, right? They're not together.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's devastating. That's sad.
Yeah.
That's like straight up. That's some fucking sad shit. That's devastating. Mm.
Mm-hmm. Well, so it led me to asking, like, what was going on? Like, was he okay? Because, like, look, I'm for everybody out there who's a guy who's had trouble, like, lasting a long time. Like,
If you can only last 3 to 5 minutes, you better be ready for around 2 to 3.
I'm not saying that you have to last, like, a super long time, you know?
Yeah.
I think, like,
Y-
as long
go
as
ahead.
you're both satisfied, I feel like it's
Yeah.
okay,
I'm.
depending on, like, what happens.
Never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
What were you going to say?
I'll say it another time. I'll say it way in the future. I'm not gonna
But-
say what I was gonna say right now.
But, like, I will say this. You have a lot more fun.
Here for a good time, not a long time. Wow.
But I will say, if you make it last longer, you do have more fun. So, like, you know.
Yeah,
up
no,
to you.
for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. Never mind.
And multiple times is even funner. So.
Yeah, for both
Yeah,
parties.
yeah, for
Like,
everybody involved.
especially. I enjoy making the other person feel good.
Right?
That's
Me
like-
too.
that's my-
Yeah,
that's
I
like
mean,
That's like a big part
like,
of it for
it's
me.
like making the other person feel good just helps, like, get you there in a way. You
For
know?
sure.
Yeah.
That's very much.
Yeah.
I agree. At least make your girlfriend satisfied. That's the yeah.
Yeah.
I would
yeah,
say that's
absolutely.
number one
Look,
for me.
my goal every time is to make sure that happens. Do I get there?
I sent Charlie
Yeah.
a song. Oh
That's debatable if I get there. or not.
Lake Ram Ranch 77. You would have fucking thought.
What is it?
I don't know. I remember us talking about it before, but I'm not looking at it.
Cram Ranch, I can only imagine.
Yeah, exactly. Creighton goes in with a fucking agenda. I do too. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like,
There's definitely a game plan. Like,
there's
you know what I
definitely
mean?
a game plan. Yeah. I mean, I'm very much in the field
I mean,
of.
it's like a football game, you know what I mean?
I don't know about that. I'm very much in the mindset of, like, I want them satisfied before I am.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I get it.
a couple times. Like, you know, like, I don't want it to be just over. I don't want it to seem like I'm just trying to get something done and be done with. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
In
like-
and out like a demon's whisper.
What's that from again?
That's from It's Always Sunny.
Yeah, in and out like a demon's whisper. It's safe for Twitch. What you mean? Yeah, but it's. I'm gonna message you, Blake.
Why don't you just turn the audio off and then we'll listen to it, and then like we'll be like, okay.
What do you mean turn the audio? No, not. That's not, he's talking about what I'm.
Oh, not Ram Ranch.
the song. Never
Yeah,
mind. Never
I
mind.
thought that's
I
what
almost
he was
said.
talking
Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't type out what I was gonna type out. 18 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch. Big, hard, throbbing cocks wanting to be. Okay, well,
Is that the lyrics?
probably. I don't want to hear that. I don't want that on the
This-
podcast where my dad, my grandma, Creighton's grandma,
Even
and
though we were
Creighton's mother
just-
listens.
Even though we were just talking
Yes,
about what we were
sure. We were talking about
but
something
it was more
different.
of an adult conversation.
It was more of an adult conversation. We were having about as mature a version of that conversation as you can have
for us.
for us, especially for two fucking 20-year-olds.
Now,
The
this
song is
next
great,
segment
Camera Pride.
of Shirts Off, we're going to show you how to put a condom on a banana.
No, we're not doing that.
Oh, I'm bad at a condom on a cucumber.
Creighton, please shut
A
the fuck
condom
up.
on a carrot?
That doesn't seem like. I feel like a condom on a carrot would not be good for the condom.
Well,
I feel like
it
the condom-
depends on which end of the carrot.
That's a good point. That's a good point. But also, I don't
Now I'll
think.
show you guys.
I
what
feel
newer
like that
rubber
kind of
bands.
dick would. That's a bad dick. If the dick is huge on the end and gets smaller as it comes towards your
Is
body.
it, though? 'Cause, like,
Bro, that's a
if
pretty
it's
weird
long,
dick.
though, like,
Doesn't matter if it's long, bro. There's no way a dick is like a fucking ice cream cone, like one of those, like pointy
you
end
say
cones that
that.
just gets
You
bigger as
say
it goes
that.
out.
But you
Bro.
saw a capstick just like I did. Like,
Yeah, but
that
that's
thing
not the
was
same.
a fucking sausage.
Yeah, it was like, but there's
We'll
no way it
also
was
put a
smaller.
condom on the sausage.
There's no way it was smaller at the base of his
we
body.
won't put a condom on a hot dog though.
Look, some
we
guys
won't
just got
cross
some
that one.
hogs, bro. Some guys just have some big dicks. Like,
Are we even sure that was his?
we're not sure. It was just a dick pic. Is all we know. So we don't know if it was his.
You know, Chris Evans is always like so. We don't wait. Do we know if Chris Evans?
Charlie's grandma knows Charlie is a generous, passionate lover. She probably doesn't listen to the whole thing. She says she usually listens to the first 30, 40 minutes, and then she just goes to, she stops that one and goes to the next one. I hope. God, I hope she doesn't listen to the whole thing. Gonna
It's
get you
all
in the
over for
barn.
Charlie.
And, okay, they're saying the line. So the grapefruit method taught me a lot in middle school.
What's the grapefruit?
I don't
method?
want to talk about the grapefruit
Do you
method.
put grapefruits on in a condom?
Yeah, that's what you do.
No, you fuck a grapefruit. Is that what it is? Yes, 'cause you heat it up for a little bit in the microwave.
It's like that movie Call Me By Your Name. Timothy Chalamet fucks a peach.
A peach?
A peach.
Why peach?
They look like an ass.
Yeah,
He's gay in the movie.
but it's a small.
It's
so
small, but he's a small dude.
Oh,
I don't know.
okay.
It's just
Well,
a
how
scene.
big of a
He-
peach is it?
It's like a peach. I mean, it's a weird scene.
You remember when they were gonna
It's a
get?
good movie. It is a
Yeah.
good movie.
Remember when they were gonna get rid of the peach water tower?
I fucked a jar of peanut butter. Blake,
You remember
why'd
that?
you do that? What?
I said like, so they were gonna get rid of the peach water tower in our state.
'Cause it
It's
looked like an
somewhere-
ass?
Yes,
That's funny.
but they didn't.
Good. I don't think it was in our state, was it? I thought it was in Georgia.
No, it's in our state.
Is it in our
There
state?
is one in. I think.
Oh, the one like on the way to the beach?
Yeah.
I know that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. By
Well, I
that by
think
that
it's
store.
actually
By that
more-
cool store we always want to stop by.
What?
the-
Sparky's?
Well, I was trying to not say it,
Why?
but I think that's the one. I just didn't want to.
Why didn't you want to say Sparky's?
I just didn't want to.
Sparky's
I'll
has
tell you
like a
after the
fucking
podcast.
bunch of like.
I'll tell you after the podcast.
Other they might sell fireworks.
I'll tell you after the podcast.
Okay.
Illegally?
Well, they
I
do
don't-
have fireworks year round, and I thought we could only sell fireworks at certain times of the year here.
I don't think that's true. It might be. I don't know.
I don't know. Well, I don't know either. That's why I'm asking. you.
James and the average sized peach. More like James and the little tiny penis. if it's an average sized peach, I'll message you after this ends on Discord. Creighton says Flint.
For what?
The grapefruit method.
Oh. No, I think
I think it's a fingering thing.
Oh.
I think you use it to learn how to. But
I
I don't
didn't
know.
need that.
Well,
I haven't had any complaints.
Yeah, me either. I don't think that's like the easiest thing I've ever done. Like,
Well, you know
like
what I
in
think it
terms of
is?
first, like that was the like I just was really good at that.
You know what I think it is?
What?
We play video games.
Well, I do cards for a living.
Well, that too.
That helps a lot.
She's probably like, damn, give me them callous fingers.
They're not callous. The callous comes for like playing instruments. I have
No,
calluses.
know. I'm just like saying like, give me them callous card dealing fingers.
It's not. Oh well, I'm confused. If we didn't guess it with the peach thing, and now there's another thing. I am weird. I am now confused on what the grapefruit method could be.
The ladies call Creighton DJ Diddley.
DJ Diddles, DJ Diddles,
DJ Diddles.
the DJ Diddler. Welcome to the main stage, the DJ Diddler.
DJ D.
DJ D. DJ quadruple D. Wait, Diddler? No, that would be triple D. DJ triple D. I'll send you both the video. I don't want to know what it is. I have enough. Look, I am comfortable in what I'm capable of sexually. You know what? I feel satisfied with what I'm capable of. I will learn my things on the job. I do not feel like
While dealing cards?
no. Oh, my, Blake, please. Why did you send me that?
What do you think?
I'm not showing you. Yeah, first,
I want to see
what?
it.
No, you don't.
I want to see it.
Wait, who's in this? No, I refuse to do it. But also, Blake, that was very not real. I could tell that was just like, that's a meme. That's a joke because that, the never mind the slide. You know what I'm saying? There's not a used jar of peanut butter in that regard. If you're gonna do that with peanut butter, you got to get that natural peanut butter because it's got the oil in it. Just saying. It's slimy. I'm sorry. No.
Or
I
a jar of
apologize.
honey.
No, if you're here,
You could use a jar of honey,
that's
Charlie.
two. That's like two. That's like syrup. Like there's no pushback. You know what I'm
Did I show
saying?
you the flashlight that looks like Hulk Hogan's mouth?
No. Yeah, you did show me. I didn't want to see it. Show us the violated jar of peanut butter, Charlie. I refuse to show him the
Where did the jar of peanut butter touch you, Charlie?
It wasn't me. It was Blake touched the jar of peanut butter.
Where did you touch the jar of peanut butter?
I'll show you, Creighton. I'm not showing stream. Look over here.
What am I looking at? Oh. Wait. Is that recent? Like he just did that?
I have no idea, and I'm not asking.
Blake, why did you take a picture of that?
To show us? All right, a girl puts a slice of grapefruit around your... Okay, well, I get it now. Thanks for saying it out loud. You didn't have to. You could have just sent it.
Wait, can you show me that? Because I want to read what he's saying. Not out loud. I don't know what he's saying because it bleeped out certain words.
It says,
Okay.
all right, ellipses. A girl puts a slice of grapefruit around your penis and sucks you off.
Just one slice?
Bro, I don't fucking know. That's what it says. I'm not
Like,
I'm
do
not
you-
elaborating.
Do you have a
My
diagram?
my grandma listens to this shit.
Wait, do you have a diagram? Maybe a flow chart?
They call that the old swizzle stick. God damn it.
Yeah, grapefruit
That
is
video is
gross, I agree with
crazy.
that.
That's the grapefruit.
Why not do it with, like, a
Why would you
orange?
do that though? Grapefruit is gross. I like grapefruit.
Grapefruit is gross, Charlie. You do it with some blueberries.
I couldn't do that with blueberries.
Just take some blueberries,
Dude,
smash
what kind of
smash 'em-
chopstick peanut?
smash them up in your hand, and just rub that
Oh,
shit on.
Jesus.
They call it ram jam.
Who hurt you, Charlie? What? I like grapefruit tastes good, especially if you pour some sugar on it. It's good. Tastes good. It's like a blood orange. Have you ever had blood orange? Blood oranges are amazing. Now I may get Discord. Copenhagen up. I'll post it in Discord. It says Flint. Now I might get Discord. It says Copenhagen. God damn it. In hashtag chatting and shit. Why am I about to look at this? Okay.
What is it? Is it a chart?
No, it's a video. Nope.
Is it
No
video?
sound.
Is it a video?
It's a video.
Oh, sweet. I want to see this. Okay, where's it at? Is in general is for losers or just chatting and shit?
I'm just chatting and shit.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Okay, then. I am
Alright, here we
disturbed.
go.
I am visually, emotionally disturbed at
Is
what
she
I just
using
watched.
a cucumber or
I didn't
banana?
watch it on stream, head ass. I was just looking at it. You
No, I'm
doofus.
looking at it too.
Yeah, you'd have fun. She's the
There's a
dildo.
lot of talking,
I'm upset. It's at the end. You don't really see anything till the end. It's so stupid. That just does not seem entertaining or fun. That does not.
she uses a dildo.
I just said
oh,
that.
shit.
That does not turn me on to any degree at all, ever, period, in any way.
This is the most sexual thing I've ever seen done with a dildo. Well, no, never mind. Whoa.
It's a slice of
I
grapefruit,
didn't-
or do you,
So
or do you bore a hole through the inside?
I didn't expect the grapefruit to.
It lets
to
the
be
girl
used
have.
like that.
Well, look, there's a lot of things you can do to let the girl have
So,
a better taste
Hold on, I'm gonna describe it to people. So
without having a fucking grapefruit on there.
look, so
without putting a piece of fruit on your
imagine,
penis.
if you will, like you're sanding a piece of wood, but the grapefruit
Creighton,
is
Creighton,
the
Creighton,
sandpaper.
Creighton, stop it.
The grapefruit is
no.
the sandpaper.
Creighton, listen to me.
And the piece
Creighton,
of
listen to
wood
me.
is the piece
Creighton,
of wood.
listen to me. Creighton, shut the fuck up.
And it's all coming together. And for some reason,
I am
you feel
upset at where this podcast has gone tonight. I just want to
For
let that be
some
known
reason-
for my grandmother,
for some
for
reason-
Creighton's mother,
Like, for some reason,
his grandmother, for Mike if
for
he's
some
listening.
reason, in order
for
to
everybody.
stop a fire from happening from sanding the sandpaper, you have to lick the pole, but with your throat.
I'm lodging a formal complaint from corporate that I do not like what is happening on the podcast right now. Grandma, earmuffs. Don't use the word muffs. It's great. I'm having fun. Blake, shut the fuck up.
Can I post the link for the
Photography is
viewers?
dead.
do
Everybody's
it.
just shooting half
Do
naked
it.
bitches. That's how
Grapefruit
I
is
just read a
gross.
tweet that encapsulates the end of this podcast right now.
What?
It reads, "Photography is dead. Everybody's just shooting half naked bitches." That's how I feel about this fucking podcast. Conversation is dead. We're just talking about fucking porn.
Well, it's not porn necessarily.
It's
Although I will admit,
it's
the girl.
so
in-
close.
the
It is.
gr-
We're as close to talking about pornography as we can fucking be.
the girl in the video does have some skills though. What's
Low
on?
key, I
What's
bet
on her
Creighton
resume?
gives an A1 an A1 hand job. I don't know. I feel like any guy could give a great hand job.
Yeah, 'cause that's all we do.
That's what we do. Like men are better at hand jobs than they are at like than
Well,
women
that's
are
just
probably.
like how like women, like most women say that other women are better at fingering because like
they've got one.
yeah.
Like Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan had Nikki Glazer on his podcast one time, and she was talking about how she went to a blowjob class in Hollywood.
There's a blowjob.
There's a
class.
blowjob brothers and everything class in Hollywood. There's 20 million people or 40, whatever, some ridiculous amount of people there. They're gonna invent jobs. So she took a blowjob class, and Joe was like, "Was there a gay guy teaching it? There had to be, right?" And she was like, "I think it was a woman and a gay guy." He was like, "Good, there has to be. Like a guy has a penis. Gay guys probably give better blowjobs than anybody."
Yeah.
Because if you have one, you're better. You know what it feels like, so you know what to do. And then she was like, "Yeah, it makes a lot of sense." And I was like, that was one of those thoughts I never thought I'd have to think about. I was
No,
like,
but you're
that
right,
would
though.
make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Like, like just a working class lunchbox hand job. Well, there you go. I've had some white knuckle blue collar. Jesus Christ. Put the P in the V and the B on the T. Wait,
the P and the B and
the B on the T?
the.
Which B are you talking about?
I don't know the.
In search of followers, please, can you, Chris, somebody ban that person. Hold on. There we go. Wait. No, ban him. No, ban. Where's the person's name? Fuck. Thank you, Flint. I've had like 3 of those guys come in last night. They're just like, they're just bots for, like, follows and
yeah,
shit.
I know what you're saying. And then the P and the B
bust.
and B.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
Your family members watching this are not having a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I'm upset that this conversation has gotten here. Look, I'm not afraid to talk about shit.
A factory
It's
work-
just I understand my audience, and I understand that roughly 1/10 of my audience is my fucking family.
Well, that's only 1/10 though.
I don't want my family and the Creighton's family, who I love Creighton's mother. I love Creighton's mother's boyfriend. I love talking to them. Her fiance. I love having conversations with them. They are very interesting people, and I hate the fact that I am going to be discussing things with them one day with the understanding that they have heard the crazy shit that I have discussed
Well,
in this
you
podcast
said what
with
you
Creighton.
said about fingering earlier.
Yeah, I know, Creighton. We've
said-
only gone so far.
You said your
and I
bad
said,
Johnnies were like riding like the sun, but for a vagina, and it was amazing.
what the fuck did you just say? What?
So you said that like fingering a girl, the girl has told you like riding your bad Johnnies. It's like riding the sun.
I didn't say
In
any
a
of that. Is
beautiful
that a thing
sunset.
from Sunny? It's Always Sunny
No,
or something?
No,
What's that from?
I just made that up.
Woo, Creighton. Okay. A factory worker on a union mandated 15-minute break type hand job. Jeez, what?
No, I get that. That's hilarious.
Okay. What's the craziest thing you've done in bed? I'm not discussing the craziest shit I've done in bed. I'm not discussing it.
I've done
Listen.
adult gymnastics.
What is that technically? I kind of want to know.
I haven't done Mexican Halloween though.
Good.
No.
That's bad.
No.
I mean, it's good you haven't done it.
No, I don't want to do it.
That's what I'm saying. It's
'Cause
good
it
you haven't done
involves
it.
candy being eaten.
Yeah,
parts of
stop.
me.
Stop it. I know what it is. I know that you're glad. That's what I'm saying. I'm happy you haven't done it.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were saying you want to do it.
No. Not it.
Because if you want, I
Oh.
can set you up with some people.
No. Don't want to do it. Blake, shut the fuck up.
What if, like-
The vacuum noise she makes. Shut the fuck up. Listen. I'm not discussing that with you, Flint. I'm not discussing that on I will not discuss that for fucking ever on this podcast. It will be so I would have to like I'll discuss look.
Have you ever like dive bombed?
I don't know what that means. I don't want to talk about
You
what
just
it might
get a
mean.
running start and then you jump.
No,
right?
you fucking crazy person. No, I've not done that.
I've done it only 3 times.
Anyway,
And the person.
we need to get you drunk so you can say some crazy shit. Listen, bro, I don't think I'm going
Look, you
to.
want to make sure everything's really lubed up.
If I ever say some crazy shit, it'll be if I'm high. I'm never gonna drink.
Yeah.
I'll smoke weed one day. I'm sure. I'll do edibles. I'm sure of it. But I'm not gonna do anything else.
Shrooms.
Sure, probably. If I ever do shrooms, it won't be on podcast. If I do, I'll microdose shrooms to do on podcast.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do shrooms. I wouldn't do like enough to make you trip like crazy. I would do like 1/20th of a dose to like just kind of make everything look nice. That's apparently really good for you. Is
Really?
microdosing mushrooms?
Mm-hmm.
'Cause
Microdosing them.
microdosing them too.
you
You
gonna
gotta
rap
shit out
soon?
little tiny bits of them, huh?
Are you gonna rap soon?
Do you want to?
I feel like
140?
I felt like you were trying to get at
No.
2.
I wasn't trying to.
At 2, not 140. Oh yeah, 140. Yeah, I didn't know what you meant. I thought you meant 140 like the time. I was like,
No, it's 140 is
yeah, I was about to say 140.
where we're at. Do you want to end it?
Sure, I'm good.
I mean, I don't care. I'm
Well,
having a good time. I don't.
We just
I'm,
were
like,
chilling tonight. We
I'm
didn't
upset
really
with
touch on our notes, but that's fine.
Shit.
What?
The weather.
Did you? No, you already did the weather.
Are you sure? No, I looked it up. I didn't.
Oh,
I don't
okay,
think
well,
I did the weather.
Do the weather.
Well, an hour and 40 minutes. Hey guys, did you know that in Amador County, California, the weather is 69 degrees? That is appropriate for
Thank you,
today's
Flint.
podcast. 69 degrees Fahrenheit, clear weather. Precipitation 0. Not a drop comes out of the sky on 69.
Because it's not wet.
But it's 69, so it kind of would be.
Not
The
necessarily.
humidity was 34%. That's pretty low. I mean, granted, it's California. The wind was 1 mile per hour. Their weather is clear for a whole week. They have nothing but sunshine on the way. 69. It was. I was gonna do that when you started. No, we didn't. I forgot to remind you. We didn't get way drunk by doing. No, it's not. But I forgot. I don't know. We'll see about all those things. I mean, if you do want to end it, if you're like,
No, I'm ready. Like
You are?
Yeah.
okay, well,
Because like we didn't touch on any of our notes, and like it was a pretty chill podcast anyway. Like we did
Yeah.
great. To me on the gaming and everything. You know?
Yeah.
We had like a whole 40-minute conversation about that.
let
shit.
me see if these guys are. Okay, they're still on Call of Duty, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I'm probably gonna go live again here in a little bit and play Among Us with these guys again. If they're still doing them, 'cause right now they're playing Call of Duty. We played Among Us till like 6 a.m. last night, so I don't know how late these guys are gonna do it. But I'll stream some of that whenever I do it. It'll be in the next 2 or 3 hours probably, if it's not like anytime soon. It could be in 30 minutes. It could be in 2 hours before we start. So if you're up and waiting, I'll see you then. If not, we'll see you tomorrow night. We love you guys. I am gonna go ahead and raid somebody real quick 'cause we got 9 people in here. If we've got like 7, that's like my bar. I like to raid people if we have like 7 or more.
Imagine 2 people just leave because you said that.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did, if I'm being 100% honest.
Just be like, fuck Charlie.
I'm gonna raid colors.
Oh, hey, we need to do the Discord call too at some point.
I mean, yeah, but like, I think that should be like for an event. Charlie, hop
Why?
in a Discord call, like for the stream, or like, just do you need to tell me something? Big titty white woman? No, not a big titty white woman. Not tonight. There's only one streaming,
Kristen.
but I'd rather get colors tonight, honestly, just because of past things. After? Okay, cool. Okay. Why'd you say it like that?
What?
Fuck. Creighton, says Kristen.
I
Talk to
said
Kristen. Okay, I'm gonna raid.
Red,
while you
red,
talk
red.
to Kristen.
Kristen, what is it? Hurry, type fast.
You're handsome.
Oh.
Shit on.
Is that a shit?
No, that's the joke. It's like,
Oh.
I love you and you're so supportive. Shit on. I that's how I am with my friends. It's like a joke. Okay, guys, we're gonna rate my buddy Colors. You guys have a great night. If I don't see you again tonight, I'll see you tomorrow.
Copenhagen said hashtag youth pastor.
If I see you tonight again, cool. See you then. If I don't see you till tomorrow, cool. See you then. Love you guys and have a good day tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.